Good morning, viewers. Welcome back to our latest news program, PKR News. I'm Dea Madina Ananta. Today we bring a groundbreaking discovery in child health that has potential to make waves globally. Stay tuned as we delve into the latest from Poltekkes Kemenkes Riau. Stunting or chronic malnutrition in children continues to be a major health problem in Indonesia. As many as 20.6% of children under 5 in Indonesia experience stunting, which can have various negative impact on health, education, and economy. We are here with Dr. Aslis Firdahayati, SP.MSI. Welcome, Dr. Aslis. Thank you for taking the time to talk with us today about the early stunting detection tools you have created.
Thank you for inviting me to this event. I'm glad to be able to share information about the device and how it can help combat stunting worldwide.
My pleasure, ma'am. Previously, let me read the profile for our informant. Their full name is Dr. Aslis Firdahayati. They were born on 1970 in 50 Kota, West Sumatra. They work at Poltekkes Kemenkes Riau as the head lecturer. They teach several courses such as food and nutrition economic, advanced food and nutrition science, sociology of nutrition anthropology. They pursued their first education at the Bogor Agricultural Institute in the field of community nutrition and family research, continue with the same institute and field, which is community nutrition. After that, they successfully completed their study at the Bogor Agricultural Institute in the field of human nutrition.
Thank you.
Well, Dr. Aslis, what inspired you to create this stunting detection tool?
Stunting is a serious issue in children's physical growth and development, with long-term impact on their quality of life. Based on the Indonesian Nutrition Status Survey data in 2022, the prevalence of stunting in Indonesia has decreased. This decrease is the result of various efforts by the government, such as supplementary feeding program, improved sanitation, and clean water. Despite the decrease, the prevalence of stunting in Indonesia is still high. It above the threshold set by the World Health Organization, which is 20%.
It's still concerning, is it? Even though there has been decrease, the prevalence is still high. So how does the stunting detection tools work?
The form and working mechanism of this device are similar to a regular pregnancy test. However, this device is used for early detection of stunting. The use step begin by removing the test device from the sealed aluminum foil pouch. Then, fill the collection cup with a urine sample from a child aged 1 to 5 years old, taken between 7 to 10 local time, approximately 2 tablespoons or 20 milliliters. Next, remove the cup from the test device and insert the open strip of the test device into the urine sample from 3 to 5 seconds. Then, securely attach the cup to the test device and place it on flat surface. After that, wait for 5 minutes and read the result. Do not interpret the result after 10 minutes.
That's how it works, right? It's very similar to pregnancy test, but has very useful purpose. So what makes this stunting detection tool superior to other methods, ma'am?
This device can detect health changes in the bone metabolism of the girl within a period of 1 month. It can be used to help monitor and evaluate the effectiveness of nutritional intervention in toddlers. The device is not invasive, accurate, and easy to use. The result can be seen in less than 5 minutes.
Oh, it's very practical, safe to use. So how accurate this tool in detection stunting, ma'am?
This device has been proven to provide consistent and reliable results. It has undergone clinical testing and trial at renowned universities in Indonesia.
That's great, ma'am. It means that this tool is very accurate in detection stunting. Next, how can this tool help combat the issue of stunting in Indonesia?
The early stunting detection device has several potential to assist the government in reducing the stunting rate in Indonesia. Firstly, it can detect stunting at an early stage. Secondly, it can be used by the general public, such as parents. This will facilitate community access to stunting detection service. Thirdly, the device is non-invasive, so it won't harm the children. Lastly, the results from the device can be obtained in less than 5 minutes with accurate outcome.
Of course, the government will be greatly benefited by the existence of this tool, right? Besides being practical, this tool is also effective for use on children. And what is biggest challenge faced in developing of this tool?
The biggest challenge in this development is the cost, as conducting research and product commercialization requires billions of pounds. However, the good news is that the commercialization of this device has received full support from various parties, one of them being the Medical Intelligence Center of the National Intelligence Agency. They have been assisting in finding partnership opportunities and ensuring the realization of this device, as well as understanding of patent to prevent plagiarism by other countries, since this device is the first of the kind in the world.
Oh, it must feel great, right? Having support from many parties from commercialization of this tool. What are your plans for this stunting detection tools in the future?
I hope to collaborate with healthcare institutions and the government to expand the use of this device. We also plan to continue our research and development effort together. Hopefully, the community and parents will take preventive action.
Okay. Wow, that sounds really interesting, ya, Mom. Is there anything else you would like convey to the audience?
With the presence of this early stunting detection tool, it's hoped that we can provide better protection and care for at-risk children and improve nutrition program and intensive medical care can effectively help address the issue of stunting and reduce stunting rates in Indonesia.
Okay, thank you very much for your time and information, Dr. Aslis. We believe that this stunting detection tools that has great potential to make real difference to combat this issue.
Thank you for the opportunity. I'm glad to contribute in the effort to combat stunting and help children in the future.
The invention of stunting detection tools is a significant step forward in the fight against stunting in Indonesia. It is hoped that this tool can help improve the health and quality of life for children in Indonesia. Thank you for watching today's interview. That's all for today Focus News. Stay tuned for the next news. I am Dea Madinananta signing off.